Yo, Royal Rumble weekend is here, and there was no way we were recording and not letting this moment pass. This is the No Mercy New Blood podcast. I'm BiggieAR. This is my boy Mack Boney, and today we
Yeah,
officially
yeah.
kicking this shit off, bro.
Hey, man. Appreciate it, man. Definitely gonna get this shit started. Shout out to everybody out there, man. You know what I'm saying? It's cold as fuck all around the country. I'm in Minnesota, man. So he in Houston right now. How the weather
Yeah.
down there going and shit?
It warmed up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Over the weekend it was a little cold, but it definitely warmed up.
Shit, you can see back here in the background. We in the snow. We in the snow there, so it's cold as a motherfucker
Man,
outside. It's
that's
four
the one thing.
degrees.
That's the one thing that I do wish we got more of in Texas with snow. I mean, not in Texas
Yeah.
because up north gets snow, but in Houston we don't ever get no shit like that, bro. Maybe like
How
once.
cold? How cold did you to get? Like just like maybe below 30s?
Man, not even. Like this past weekend, it was like 18, 19, 20. And
Oh,
that's
okay. So yeah, okay. See, I'm feeling okay. See, I'm below. Yeah, see, I'm below. So it be like that sometimes though. But up here, it's the wind chill fuck you up. Cause like last week, I think you was at maybe -24 at one point.
God damn.
Yeah, that shit was nasty, bro. You know what I'm saying?
God
So
damn.
them little smoke breaks at work was hurting like a motherfucker.
You was trying to hurry up and finish. You get back inside, bro.
You sitting
Fuck
there
that
like,
shit.
God damn, like shit.
Hands get it numb and shit. You know what
Like I should have got the shorts. Why I get the hundreds for? God damn.
I mean? Man, look, I
And yes,
know
it's my real hair, y'all. It's my real hair. It's it's my little dread joint. You know what I'm saying? My little
got,
Rasta hat. So
gotta
let
gotta
y'all know.
gotta keep them fresh when they come out the hat, bro. It's game over.
Oh God, you ain't lying. You ain't
Look,
lying.
I know I speak for both of us when I say we both been wrestling fans for a long time.
Definitely.
That's kind of the reason we wanted to start this pod. We got another homeboy who's not gonna be with us today, but he'll be joining us very soon
Yeah, my
in the
cousin
future.
King, man. That's my
But
second cousin. He looked like goddamn Quincy Acey for the Knicks back in the day. But it's my
hey,
boy.
Quincy Acey was a bucket though.
Hey, he was a beast. Rebound.
He was a bucket.
He was a scrapper. He was a scrapper. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted Quincy Acey. You hate to play against him, but you want him on your team type players.
Nah, facts. And I don't today we kind of this is kind of not the first official episode. It's more of like a special. You know what I'm saying? We're doing our predictions of who we think is gonna win. We're gonna each give two picks. We're gonna give a dark horse, and then somebody we
Yeah,
think
yeah.
is gonna come back as a surprise entrant. It might not be a surprise to nobody, but you know what I'm saying, but us. But there's some people that got all that inside shit that be knowing shit for way back when. You know what I'm
Man, I
saying?
swear. The dirt sheets be killing this shit on. That's why sometimes we want to go on Twitter. Because half the time you be seeing them shits before, like 2 days before the show. Oh,
Bro, they
this nigga
be.
CM Punk in the town right now eating burgers with Triple H. I'm like, nigga, why you tell me this?
That's
Like,
the one thing. Look, man, I love social media because I be on that shit religiously
yeah,
almost. You know what I'm saying? But it'll fuck some shit up for you. It'll spoil
for
some shit.
real. If you at work trying to watch the shit, it might help if you at work. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got luxury of watching the goddamn game. But look, a TV show, shit,
Man,
all spoilers.
I put it to you like this: when Stranger Things came out, my
Hmm.
nephew, he goes back and forth between his mom and his dad. Well,
Yeah.
it came out on New Year's Eve, going into New Year's Day. Well, he spent New
Yep.
Year's Eve with his pops, and so he was like, "Man, if y'all watch it without me, I'm gonna be pissed and this and that." So we had to wait 24 hours to watch it. You know what I mean? I said,
Oh
bro,
shit,
when you go 24 hours cold turkey without any social media, man, you be itching, bro.
dog.
You can't
That's
get
the
on
same with the
Twitter,
wrestling
you can't
shit
get on
too.
TikTok, you can't get on nothing.
Nothing. You can't even go on motherfucking take. You can't even check your goddamn go to a restaurant. Oh, watch their things, nigga. I was at work watching the shit, nigga. Man, they killed 11. Like, oh, nigga, why you tell me, nigga? Like, oh, just getting the food to go watch the shit. Oh, my bad, bro. I thought you already watched it. Like, nigga, you see me got to work. I got the retail eyes. You know what I'm
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
You know the retail
You
eyes.
see me wearing the Stranger Things shirt, like you know what the fuck I'm about to get into, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh
But
god.
before we get into the picks though, Booney, man, what's kind of one of those moments for you that kind of got you into like the Royal Rumble as a activity? You know what I'm saying? Like, or
See,
one
man,
Royal Rumble moment that sticks out. You know what I mean?
one moment I stick out. Ah. See, I ain't gonna say it's vaguely for me because, like, I was like, we was all the kids that if you wasn't lucky enough to watch the pay per views, you was waiting that night, that Monday Night Raw, just to see the little slow motion capture to see every match results and shit. So you didn't really get the the whole luxury. But I think it was Rumble '04. I got a chance to watch it.
Yeah.
Now that was my first memory, but that's like my favorite memory. 'Cause I got a chance to actually order that shit. Mom was like, "Go ahead, boy, go ahead and get it." I said, "Oh shit!" So I'm just sitting here watching this shit, and I'm just like, "Damn, that's when I think Benoit won."
Chris Benoit.
So
Yep.
yeah, so I was like, "Oh shit, okay, so it's cool." I say my favorite first memory is when Stone Cold he had won the first time. He didn't win that shit actually when he threw out Bret Hart in '97. That
Well,
was the one. Yeah.
he got out the ring and ain't nobody saw it. He fucking snuck his ass back in that bitch.
It's that one, bro, and Shawn Michaels on the first time he won in '95.
Yeah, yeah, nah,
Yeah.
definitely. For me, Stone Cold's my favorite wrestler of all time, bro. So I never forget when I really knew he was that motherfucker when he was throwing people out, sitting on top of the fucking ropes, looking at his wrist, just for counting down for the next motherfucker to walk in there
Bruh.
to throw them
Cooking.
motherfuckers out in 30 seconds. Man,
Mm-hmm.
watching that, because he was so entertaining, bro. Like, we kind of talked about it, yesterday when we were speaking. There's
Yeah.
there's characters that they kind of try to like emulate the way that they did it. Man, ain't nobody could do it like the way he used to.
Nah. And the way and think about it, he was so fresh and new because WWF at that time was so much of just straight up, oh, gimmicky. They had plumbers and handyman and fucking dentists and shit out here with gimmicks and shit. So
Repo man.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I might want to see that. So it was actually being catered, being like, all right, cool. They ain't got Drake the Clown no more. You got someone that's actually feel authentic. Like this dude feel like a real person, like you'll
Yeah,
see outside. So like that shit was dope.
and I think with
And he was
Stone
still got the
Cold,
boss, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna
Yeah,
say, I
fuck
think
Vince
with Stone
McMahon.
Cold, why people fucked with him so much, other than his wrestling skills, was, bro, he was really the first motherfucker that made you be like, man, fuck my boss, bro. Like, I don't
Facts.
give a fuck what you finna. I'm gonna do shit the way I want to do it, whether you like it or not, because
Yeah.
you can't get rid of me.
Nope.
I'm the one putting asses in them seats, bro. Like, people are coming to
Yep.
see me. You know what I mean? Once that glass shattered, bro, man, the fucking arenas will go
Hey,
crazy.
WrestleMania 13 with him and Bret Hart is the easy one top. Probably my favorite match of all time. Like easily. Like
That's a
the
good
whole
match.
build up of that shit, bro, was just like hard. Like even the first one at Survivor Series '96 was tough. But like that one overall, just having the whole got Ken Shamrock, the guest referee, and it's a fucking submission match. And the fact that Stone Cold didn't even tap out, he passed out.
I was gonna say that
Like that whole oh
him
man.
being in the sharpshooter, like, obviously with the pain in his face, got that blood
The
fucking drip.
blood,
But that's one of the hardest fucking pictures
iconic.
in wrestling, bro. Like,
I need a
that
shirt
shit
of that
was
shit.
crazy. It's kind of crazy that they don't have those. I mean, all that vintage shit starts coming back, you know what I'm saying? But that's one
Mm-hmm.
of those ones that, like, it's timeless, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Easily.
I don't really know how I was supposed to say it, but it's timeless to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real, bro.
But man, I don't know. I'm excited for this Royal Rumble just because I feel like there's a lot of new, fresh faces. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Oba Femi's a fucking beast, bro.
That's my dog.
I'm excited to see the way he fares in this Rumble, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about him too, bro. Like, we can't go without shouting out Javon Evans because I feel like he's gonna have a spot, bro, to where he's gonna do some shit like Kofi Kingston used to do. You know what I'm saying? He gets
Mm-hmm.
thrown out, bounces onto a motherfucking onto the side, gets his, like, man, he's gonna have a big moment in this Rumble
You
to
be
me,
black. He black Jeff Hardy, man. That's what you remind me of.
bro. He's so
You know
cold,
what I'm
bro.
saying? Lanky, tall, and lanky, will be able to throw his body around like that. And his selling ability is really dope too. Like
Man,
most people his size gonna overreact, but he actually makes it look like that shit hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's what made him so stand out to me at NXT. So I'm happy to see that finally. I ain't gonna. You know, it's the first episode, so I ain't gonna, I'll be nice to Mr. Helmsley today. What's his name?
yeah,
Paul, the fucking
yeah,
Levesque, nigga.
Paul Levesque. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we'll
gonna
be
take a
nice
light
to you
today.
first. I'm gonna take it light on you, bro, because I've been watching for years. I watched you in
Nah,
WCW, nigga.
facts,
So it's like I know what I ain't. I don't know you personally, but nigga, nah, I'm still pissed about the West Side Gun situation. So that's my
man.
thing. Yeah, that's
And
one thing we ain't gonna speak. We ain't gonna speak of that right now. But
the one thing I don't
he put
like,
on the new characters though. He put on new faces. I like that.
the one thing that I
Finally.
don't, that I feel like they kind, I don't want to say fumble because I feel like it's a strong word, but the one thing that I don't like is that they never gave him a title when he was in NXT.
Yeah,
They would always
it was
get
so
him.
quick too. It's pretty quick. Maybe maybe a year and a half, 2 years he was there.
Yeah, like he went there, he went up the rank is quick, bro. That's why
Yeah.
whenever not they told me, but whenever I seen that they was gonna move him to Raw, I said, damn, like, I
That
feel
was
like
fast.
he didn't really, not to say he didn't accomplish much in NXT because he was a fucking star. He was a star.
Yeah.
He came out. He got a crazy pop every time he came out, and he was always going to do something crazy in his matches. Fucking athletic than a motherfucker, bro.
Beast.
Shit, I
Straight
wish I
up
was. I
beast,
wish
bro.
I was
I
that
fuck with
athletic.
it. Oh God. And he got them young legs. He like what, 21, 22 years
Yeah, he's
old,
like
maybe?
20. He barely able to get into a bar, bro.
Exactly. They probably get some wings, nigga, in a Shirley Temples. Sit your ass on the table, nigga.
sit your ass
You ain't
down
gonna get
somewhere.
nothing. You
Nah,
ain't slick. I don't
but
give a
shout
fuck
but
who your
shout out
boss
but shout out
is.
to Javon though, bro. I think he's gonna do some good shit in the company. You know what I mean? Once he gets
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna get a shot eventually. I don't know if it's gonna be now because he's still kind of like fresh to it. And I think there's some people that kind of got
Yeah.
that opportunity before he gets there. You know what I mean? But
Yeah. You gotta push at the guys right now, because right now, if we're gonna get one to the point, because God, you're gonna hear his name, later on. LA Knight. That's someone they gotta give a chance to. Because if you give Jay Uso the opportunity to be the guy and be a champion, even Damian Priest, that's my guy. Shout out to Damian Priest.
yeah,
But Jay, his wrestling ability, bro, pissed me off. That match when he had against his brother at WrestleMania, what was that, last year or a year
I
before?
think it was like 2 years
That
ago.
was that was one of the worst matches I've ever seen in my life.
And the only
I
reason
might even he was just they kept doing super kicks.
I was gonna say I didn't like it because it's like it's a copy and paste match. Like they both do the same thing.
Yeah.
They don't
Like,
do
yeah,
they don't do nothing different. You know what I'm saying?
man, they could have had Jay, you know what I'm saying, Big Jim be on some evil shit. Like he could be on
Yeah.
some like die by, I'm gonna fuck my brother up, he bleeding, fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like he happens to be the same game, the comedic Ron Killings type character. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's like you gotta do something different, especially for the Mania match, bro. Like
And I
history
will
goes, he
say,
had Bret Hart, Owen Hart, Kane, Undertaker. You know what I'm saying? You can't have Jay and Jimmy and that shit be a flop.
man, on the biggest stage of all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Like,
Like, come on, them two matches beforehand with classics.
like that
But
motherfucker. To
Bret
me,
Hart,
that match was like a fucking Sunday Night Heat match, bro. Back in the day,
Same
man,
night.
throw that bitch somewhere else, bro, because that was not a WrestleMania
Yo,
match. You feel me? Like
y'all velocity, my nigga. You're
velocity is
velocity.
crazy. Velocity is crazy, man.
Like
But
it's
nah, but
Jerry
you're right
versus
though.
them niggas and shit, man.
But you're right. I mean, and then I don't like how they just giving spears to anybody now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
back then, a motherfucker was hitting the spear, he was cold. You think
It was
about
only
Ryan,
niggas
you
you
think about
saw.
Rhino,
Rhino, yep. Goldberg,
Goldberg,
Batista.
because those are big dudes, and you know if they
Yeah.
spear you, they finna fuck you up.
Mm-hmm. You do
Man,
not think of no low ass. I know you're Samoan, bro, but come on now. Like
man,
Roman could pull it off. He played football, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that
no
makes
facts.
sense.
He was like a DN or some shit like that. He's
Yeah,
used to
yeah,
tackling.
yeah. But Jimmy and Jay, like I know they play football. You know them niggas receivers and running backs. Them niggas were trying to juke niggas. Pause.
That's wild. That's wild.
I show my age right there. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like juke, like nah, nigga. That was a term back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The
you know what I
college parties
mean?
and shit. You know what I'm saying? I love niggas. Y'all get some reps in the unks right here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
nah,
saying? It's,
facts.
it's the Unk podcast now. We ain't gonna be doing no 6, 7, that other shit up in here. It's
Nah,
like,
hell
nah,
nah. Fuck all that.
it's
We too old for that shit, bro.
we too old for that show, guys.
We too
But
old
nah,
for that.
man, I think what more mainly, I think just seeing guys like you said, the Rumble always bring in new surprises, new people coming back. So I think just more to seeing the new faces getting an opportunity and just seeing who might come back. I think, well, I don't know. I think we already got one spoiler because Seth Rollins, he had, I guess, ESPN. He was on there with, I think, Ryan Clark, and he was like, "So, how do you feel about you making the surprise return back on Saturday?" And Seth was like, "Hey, yo, like, why the fuck you say
Ryan Clark on
that?"
that bullshit, bro.
He's like, "Nigga, why you bring that up?" Because I had the feeling Seth was gonna come back soon because the
Nah,
injury wasn't
facts.
too bad, but like,
Yeah, nah,
you
for sure.
fucked the whole game up.
Man.
So we'll see.
Well, I
But
say
I think
fuck it.
LA Knight the one.
I say fuck it since we're here now. Let's get into the picks. So
Let's
who you
get it.
got? Who you got as your favorite to win the whole thing? Like
My
if you had to
favorite
pick that one person
overall.
that you think is like, just say we put in a bet, bro. That's your lock. Who you locking in to win the rumble?
I got. See that this won't count as my. Cause are we gonna do surprise returns too? Or are we gonna just do this
Yeah, no. We're gonna do
regular?
surprise returns too. Yeah, we're gonna do surprise returns too. But this was just
All
who we
right.
think is gonna win.
Overall, who gonna win? Mm. Cause like you gotta think about it. Always, who wins the Rumble? they're expecting to have a big, big push.
A big push,
So
yeah.
that's the one guy I'm thinking like, who's gonna be the next big
And I
push?
honestly feel like it might be like only a handful of times where somebody won the Rumble and they went on to lose at WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? I
Now my
don't think
question is this: is Braun Breaker? Is he gonna be? Is he got a title match or is he gonna be in the Mountain Rumble?
no, he's gonna be in a Rumble. I think him and everybody
I
in the
think he
division is
might
gonna
put.
be in a Rumble.
I think he gonna win that shit low key.
So he's not my number one, but I got him as my like second pick. And I just
Yeah,
think, bro, like the way that he wrestles for his size is, bro, crazy, bro. Like he has
man,
a very good, unique like skill set. You know what I'm saying? Like,
very agile for how like strong he is. And he
and
can
that
throw his body like it's nothing.
and that fucking spear where he's running off that.
Bro, that ramp, he be fucking him up with that shit. I'm like, yo, Batista and them was like, big HGH niggas a little bit. We be honest, them niggas was roided up back then.
Yeah, they was on some shit,
This,
bro.
yeah, this nigga right here on fucking honey packs and motherfucking Red Bull, and he just fucking the game up.
He said on
And
running backs.
Beijing, he got the Beijing. Hey, one thing, Brian Break, you my man, but you gotta stop getting them crazy tans, my G. He be looking like one of them roasted ducks on Thanksgiving and shit at the Chinese spots. Like this shit
he,
be dripping and shit. I
he
be
got
like,
that,
come on,
bro.
Brian.
He got that motherfucker in a bottle, in a can, bro. He be spraying the shit before he goes out there. He got to, bro.
That shit be dripping like this nigga. I'm still dripping this neck. What the fuck is that?
but
but
but my one thing is with Braun Breaker, I think, and it's not even a negative thing, but I just feel like when somebody like Paul Heyman is managing you, I feel like they tend to like run to the same storyline with that kind of person. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And not to say that it's played out, but it's like like he had Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar, when he was Paul Heyman's dude, would go on these fucking runs where he beat a champion for 6, 7 months,
yep.
lose it, win that bitch back, and then disappear. You know what I'm saying? Roman Reigns
Be
was a
gone for
fuck.
like a month or two. Rome be gone for a year.
You know what I'm saying?
We understand why. You know what I'm saying? They
Nah,
keep this
facts,
shit fucked
facts.
up.
Yeah,
But you can't have him be the top guy every time. You gotta like. I'm not get it because he's the face of the the new generation. Like this past decade or so, like Roman was the big
nah,
guy,
facts.
but it's just I get it. It's like you got it's kind of typical. Like I get what you're saying. It's like, oh, bro, I'm gonna be going against this dude, but I feel like I don't know who gonna be the other guy because for one, have they named out everyone's gonna be in the rumble?
As far
Everyone's
as I
gonna
know, I think it's only 14 people that they've announced.
because I'm gonna say it's 2 more days. Like it's literally the shit on Saturday, so it's like they
Yeah,
might do it
I
tomorrow.
know.
I'm guessing the rest. I don't know, but
I know that I seen Cody Rhodes,
yep.
all up for the people in division,
Y'all know Brock
uh,
in there, Brock Lesnar.
Brock, Obafemi, Javon Evans,
Yep.
who else? I'm not looking at the list. I'm just thinking off the top of my head who I seen.
They ain't gonna
Um,
give you don't think they're gonna get Brock yet, right? Because I know they say it's his last year.
so I think personally, so who I have is my favorite to win, and this is more so not who I want to win.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like he's kind of getting to that point where he's at the end of his career, and I'm not going to say Brock Lesnar because I'm not picking him,
Yeah.
but I think they will give Roman one more little reign. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Because he took off for a little minute, came back. The one thing I don't like that they do with fucking Roman Reigns, and when he was like the champion and shit,
Yeah.
like he would be off TV for like 2 weeks, and they'd be like, "Oh, Roman's making his big return." Like, bro, this motherfucker went on a vacation, dog. He was off 2 weeks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every two
No,
weeks he come back,
every
it was a
week.
big return. And I'm like, dog, like that's not a. If he was gone for 6 months at a time, cool.
Mm-hmm.
But and even like he don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Because like you just said, he's like probably for this 2020s like the biggest wrestling person in WWE
Yeah.
or in the whole business in general. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing that I do feel like they do too much is they try to shove them down your throat too much, bro. Pause.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cool. I mean, I got you. I understand. We here. But nigga Martin said we
That shit
here.
was
We
crazy.
here.
You know what I mean? But
We
it's
here.
like
It's all right, man. It happens.
because they
Caught
did
up
it.
quick.
They did it for so long. Is that they
Yeah.
wanted everybody to fucking love them. And
And
when
that
he
was the thing
won,
about it. He was a face too. They tried to make him a face. He was a better heel than he was a face.
100%.
But him being the champion for, I mean, okay, I ain't gonna lie. It was kind of dope because we ain't seen that in so long.
No,
Like
facts.
someone being a champ for 3 years straight,
Dominant.
the game losing, dominant, and he was selling the shit off perfectly. Like I wasn't watching wrestling prior to I'll say 21 because I was like, I don't know. After a while, I was just tired of seeing the Cena reign. Like Cena was going crazy, winning every fucking week, and like from
Mm-hmm.
2010 to on. So I was like, all right. And the PG era was fucked up, and the Divas Champion just felt so belittled with the women. So I was like, yeah, nigga, let me just watch. Let me watch
Yeah.
football and basketball, I guess.
Nah,
But when
facts.
I came back to it, Roman was the guy. He was the big face of. I seen like, okay, I got Edge back, Drew McIntyre, but Roman was always that most dominant, and he made it believable. Like him
Nah.
being that dominant. He'll come out, he was a face, he was a heel, he was the ultimate heel. And then we ain't seen that in a while. Like the
Yeah.
heel being the face of the company. Of seeing the Cena every time you look around, this nigga's on fucking making a wish, which is dope. Love that for the kids.
Nah, facts.
Mac Bone
Facts.
love the kids. Mac Bone love the kids, nigga. But it's like, but damn, he's gotta every time you look around, he's gotta have something a little different. It got tiring. Everyone was tired of seeing the whole what I was gonna say, we the ones and shit, all that shit. What's the fucking oh my god, the tribal chief
The
shit.
tribal chief, the bloodline.
Yeah, bloodline. Yeah, my ass is out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the whole bloodline shit. People was kind of tired of that. They were like, we need something different because it's gonna be the same finish and every single time. They're gonna come
Yeah.
in, Solo Sequoia. But I wouldn't be mad if he did win one more. I wouldn't be mad.
And
But
the
who
one
would you
thing,
have him face though? That's the real question.
see,
Who would
because
you have
for
him
me,
face?
and I feel like they kind of, I feel like we're gonna get into this a little bit because it's another match we're gonna talk about, but I feel like they kind of set up Drew McIntyre to go against either Cody Rhodes or
Mm.
Fatu when they fought on, was it Monday when they fought? No, it was on Saturday Night
Saturday Night
Man.
Marathon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where he like they was just going at each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I love that beef between Cody and Jacob. Jacob's one of the
Yeah.
coldest on the mic. You know what I'm saying?
That's my boy right there,
And
man.
he
I
it's
fuck
because
with Jacob
it's because
Part
he's
too.
real. He been through some shit.
Yep.
You know, he been through some shit, and
Yeah,
he
I used to
goes
watch.
out
I
there
always watch his vlogs on YouTube and shit. So yeah, like
and
dude was
he
authentic as hell.
and I feel like a good little rivalry or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
the fact that Drew McIntyre inserted himself into it was kind of like, why the fuck
What's
we
gonna
doing
happen
that?
with that? It might be. You
Knowing
know what? Oh, you
because
could. I could see Roman and CM Punk low key.
that's what I was gonna say. Because I feel like they got a plan for the Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania, whether it be with, like I said, I don't want to go too much because we're gonna get into that later, but whether it be
Yeah.
with one of them two or something. But I feel like if Roman did
Ooh.
win, you could always push, but no, because Paul Heyman's not even Roman no more either. But you could have a Roman Reigns CM Punk,
Yeah,
WrestleMania.
because Paul's on Raw, but you probably have to move Roman to Raw,
Yeah,
and that'll probably be bread for because they got him on Netflix, and that's gonna be more and more for them. That'll be a
yeah,
smart move for them.
no
But you
facts.
can move, yeah, because they already got Cody on SmackDown, so man, that'll be some shit. You never know.
You know what I mean?
We
But
never
see,
seen Roman versus CM Punk, so that'd be something new too.
that would be something new, and I guess it just depends on how they want to go with it. Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna get into my surprise pick to win the Rumble, and for
Okay.
me, I mean, not surprise, dark horse. So for my dark horse, who I think would be dope, and I'd be fired if they won, would be Jacob. I think that'd be a fire ass
Oh, because
the
they do want to
Samoan
push him to the
werewolf. You
moon.
know what I'm saying? Like,
They do want to
cause
push
he
him to the
got it,
moon.
bro.
He do.
He
They
got it,
showed that all the small time he wrestled last year and the year before. Once he came in, like his fucking entrance debut was fucking man. I watched that. I was hype as hell.
bro.
I feel like I
What
was 10 years old again, bro. I was like, oh shit, my nigga Jacob in that bitch. And he was fucking up everybody. Like the nigga
man?
Randy Orton was confused as hell, nigga. He was like, what
Said
the
what the
fuck?
fuck? Yeah.
Like, so like it's I'm not mad at that one. That's fire. I
You know
can
what I'm
see that.
saying?
I
Nah,
can see
and
that
I
too.
think and I think with him, if you were to give him a little title run to where he's gonna be one of them champions, and he kind of did it when he was the U.S. champion. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
that, he's a not. I don't want to say loose cannon, but he's one of the people that's like he's unpredictable. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like you don't know what the fuck he gonna do. I feel like that's a dope. I like champions that are like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
man, I don't give a fuck, man. I'll fight this random ass motherfucker on a Monday night just because. You know what I mean? And I feel like
And
that
put on a banger.
with champions nowadays, they don't fight like that no more, bro.
Nah. Cause you gotta think about it too. Also, a lot of those back then, Vince was pushing them motherfuckers every goddamn. He was moving like the Motown, like artists and shit every day, every
Man,
goddamn
because
day.
we talked about how we started watching old stuff, you know what I mean? And when I was rewatching Raws from like the late 90s, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Them motherfucking champions was fighting for the belt 2 times a week.
Literally, bro. SmackDown, Raw. You be like, damn,
And
fucking
everybody
superstars.
and everybody and their mama in the back was getting a title shot, bro. Like
Yeah.
there was no like you gotta fight for 4 months and they will give you a shot just to lose. And guess what? I'm gonna lose and go to the back of the line and wait another 2 years to try to get a title shot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why to kind of get into uh the Drew McIntyre Sami Zayn match, which is gonna be, later on too. Well, nah, we'll wait, we'll
Yeah.
wait. I don't want to jump ahead yet. Because you still haven't even told me who your
Oh, my
dark horse is.
sleeper.
Yeah, yeah. Who
See
you got?
now, my sleeper is also my surprise return. I think LA Knight, bro.
LA
I think
Knight.
LA
I
Knight
like
gonna
that
come
though.
back
I like
because
that.
they gotta give him a chance. Like
They
I don't
they
think too
te-
much of what he's not done. They pushed him, and he was a. I don't know. They gotta give him a chance. I think
they
just
they
to see what
teased us a lot with him last year
Yeah.
because they would get him to the point to where he was gonna be put to that spot, and then they
Hmm.
pull the rug on that motherfucker, and then he get back up to where he's gonna be to that spot, pull the rug on him. You know what I mean?
Or low key, I can see Randy Orton winning this shit.
Yeah, that'd be fire
Because
too, though.
LA Knight might not come back because he's been out since December. Like it's a storyline injury that he's been out
Yeah,
since like December 9th. So we don't know if it's real or factual, or whatever. But I could see Orton winning it because they've been teasing the fuck out of him being champion. Then eventually he came back. Every
yeah.
time he's talking to Cody, he was looking at Cody with the belt on. You know what I'm saying? So like now he can go after that with Drew being champion. So I think you might. So I can see Orton doing that shit, bro. I won't be mad at
He
that either.
and who you have? Who you got? Orton if he wins, who you got him fighting? You give him
They gonna
CM
probably
Punk?
have him play Drew. They probably gonna have him miss Drew.
Okay, I could see that.
If
So
anything, because if I think they'll have if the Cody and Jacob shit keep going good how it's going, they might push that shit to the motherfucking to Mania.
yeah, that is true.
You know what I'm saying? They might push it to that how good that match might be. So if that come off pretty good, you can do that. Make Cody a heel because people
Yeah,
fuck with Jacob. That's one thing because no one knows who injured Jacob either.
nah,
That's
that's
the
true.
one problem. We don't
Yeah,
know if it's Drew or Cody because he attacked both of them in the case. So it's like,
he came for both of them.
yeah, I was like, hold up, because I was a little scared. I was like, man, I hope they don't fuck this finish up because I had a feeling Jacob's gonna come back, and he
Yeah,
came back, whatever, and then he went at the call. I was like, oh, wait a minute, Drew getting. I was like, okay, Drew finally got his chance because I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of fucked how they've been doing Drew for the past like 2 years.
nah, that
they've been
bro,
they've been
they was
killing him with some of the crazy
they
finishes,
was
bro.
doing him. They was doing him dirty, bro.
Oh man, because I wasn't like I didn't know about Drew because like I said I ain't watched for a while. So when I
Yeah,
came back, I was like, "Who the fuck this big ass nigga?" They was like, "Oh no, this nigga lit. He was back in like 2011, 2012." I'm like, "The blonde hair nigga." I'm like, nigga, like Lord Farquaad, nigga. Now this nigga, but now this nigga, the top nigga with a sword and shit. Nigga gonna get the nigga dyed his hair and shit. Like, hold
and
up.
man, nah, I did like the way he came back, and
Yeah,
I feel like too, like you said, like I'm not a big fan of Drew McIntyre because I feel like I don't know, like he's to me he's boring. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
there's
he kind of
nothing,
typical big
there's
body, kind
nothing
of
that
like a
he
Sheamus type.
yeah, there's nothing that he does that wows you.
Yeah,
He puts in the work, bro. He's got a great work ethic from what you could tell and shit like that. But I just don't like he's just boring to me, bro. But I do feel like he's been put in bad situations, like when he wanted, like obviously, because I was at the Royal Rumble in 2020 when it was in Houston when he
mm,
won. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
And you knew when he won that he was going to get that big push.
Yeah.
Also, R.I.P. Kobe. That's the day Kobe passed. You know what I'm saying? I gotta
Ooh,
can't go without saying that. You know what I'm saying?
man.
But I
It ain't
feel
been the
like,
same since.
man, you ain't lying, bro. And I feel like Drew McIntyre was set to have a big year, and unfortunately, COVID fucked that up. So he was a title, and he
Man.
was a champion, bro, with no fans in the arena.
And
And
yeah,
I don't know,
Roman,
and I don't know you
yeah,
because you
Bobby
said you
Lashley
didn't.
too, wasn't it?
Yeah, Bobby Lashley too. Because I know you said you didn't start watching until like 21. So in 2020, they had the Thunderdome, which it was just fucking monitors, and they had people
Yeah,
on
that was so
Zoom
weird,
meetings, bro. That
bro.
shit was trash.
They had the fans and shit like it was like the NBA shit, how the bubble
The
shit
bubble,
was.
yeah, the bubble. You know what I'm
That
saying?
shit was like, yeah, that shit was weird. But I'm like, shout out to them niggas to actually do that and put on a full on show, pay per views, all that without the fans. Like, shout out to them niggas, bro, because
Nah,
that was
facts.
tough.
It was real tough, bro. I mean, it was, but I kind of feel like it made you have to be entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because
You gotta put on good promos.
you gotta put good promos on because you don't have the crowd reaction to help you out. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
when you go to a live show now, the crowd interaction, the way the fans react to certain people coming out, certain people talking, it makes the whole thing. And I think that's why, like, I don't, I have somebody I have for my special, like my surprise entrance, and I'm gonna go. I have Chris Jericho coming back because I just feel like that
Ooh.
time is coming. It might be obvious, bro, because I know they've been kind of talking about it,
They've been saying about it, yeah.
but I feel like he's gonna be the one that comes back. But to get back into it, like what I was saying with the crowd, I think that's what made Dominic Mysterio like so big of a heel, bro. Because I was there
Yeah.
in a couple of Monday Night Raws and shit where he would come out and bro, the minute he would put that fucking microphone to his mouth, the whole stadium was booing. He couldn't fucking
Man.
speak.
And they were saying this they was that shit was audio. That shit was voice in and shit. They had the audio doing some shit. I was like,
Nah,
no, that was
nah,
really
it was
booed.
real. They was booing the fuck out of him, and
He
every
played the
time
game. Shout out to him
but
too.
but it made I feel like it made his character so much better
Yeah.
because it was a natural thing. Like when you can get somebody to be a heel naturally, bro, that sends a wrestler from being average, bro, to being a superstar.
Mm-hmm.
Because if
And
people
it was
hate
gonna be
you,
easy for him to be like a face, this popular face for so long. So
no
it's like
facts.
for him to switch up that gimmick and being he full on played the gimmick, even outside of
Oh,
the ring.
perfect.
Like I fuck with it.
He
I
goes on
respected that.
podcasts and he acts the same way, bro. Like and I mean, I've watched podcasts with him in it, bro. He's cool as fuck. Like
Yeah,
he's one of them people, bro, that you definitely would want to hang out with outside of work. You know what I'm
definitely.
saying, bro? And then they doing them all kind of favors. They putting them with baddies too, bro. Like
Yeah, yeah.
he was. I mean, obviously
You better
it's
thank
part of the
God he lost
show.
that baby fat too, nigga, because that nigga was looking a little that little outfit, that little
He was
fucking
pudgy to
Superman
them,
outfit he had on, nigga. That shit was not like a little three goddamn tortoise, my nigga. God damn, Dominique. You had that
but they,
motherfucker cooking like a motherfucker.
bro, but they put him with Rhea Ripley, who I think's underrated, bro. Bad as fuck. You know what I'm saying? He was with Liv
Respect,
Morgan. He
respect,
was with Liv
respect.
Morgan.
Liv was like she be hot, like she'll leave once the blunt go down. Like once the blunt get to this, she be like,
She
oh
out,
well,
she out, she out, she out that motherfucker.
well,
You know what I mean?
damn.
And then he
Okay, I see
got
how it is, Liv.
and then they lucked him out. And they put him with Roxanne, bro. Like I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
dog, like he's with some hitters, you know what I'm saying? So he could to me, I can also I know he been out for a little minute too when he got injured on that AAA shit. So I don't know if he's gonna come back yet, but I feel like that'd be a dope little, he'll
Yeah,
get a good
I'm
pop if he were to
surprised
come
because
back.
IC title, I've been waiting for that shit too. It's the same with Jade. No one been there, no title defenses.
And you know what's crazy though? And it's crazy, and that's why I respect Carmelo Hayes because I feel like he don't nobody
Mm,
really talks about him, but they kind of did it
that's
with the
my
U.S.
guy.
Championship. Cold, bro. They did it with the U.S. Championship to where every week they're doing open challenges, bro.
That
And
open
I think it's
challenges.
dope because they're giving people opportunities to showcase what they could do. Like they're bringing people from NXT. You got TNA motherfuckers going over there. So
Facts.
I like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but
And that's helping SmackDown because SmackDown it was a tough year for them too.
nah,
Going for
facts.
the 3 hour shit and then not really having your champion be there. It's the same shit with Cody every week. What do you want to talk about? And all that shit.
Yeah.
And no really good mid cards. The tag team division. You're not doing shit with my niggas Street Profits either. Like it's so
Nah.
much flip flopping shit. So to see how him coming out doing that was like, all right, cool. But
Nah,
yeah,
facts.
SmackDown needs some help. They needed that shit. So Carmelo doing that. No shout out to John Cena. That was the guy who started that shit back in 2015. You know, that's why I went back and watched that shit too. I was like, okay, that was dope. He putting on new cats from NXT, guys like mid Carters, putting on banger every single week. So to see it keeping that tradition going, that's keeping I think SmackDown afloat right now.
Nah, facts. But I like the way that they're doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope. It's dope as fuck. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess since we don't been over the men's shit, bro, let's get into the women's, bro. Uh, I enjoy the women's rumble. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
mean, obviously I love women. You know what I'm saying? So that goes without saying. But so the one thing I do want to get before we get into the picks, I want to get into is being that they're in Saudi Arabia. You know, they're gonna be covered, bro, from ankle to neck, bro. Like,
Yeah, they don't even want to see eyebrows over there, really. So shit. So
and the
that shit
thing,
gonna be tough.
And the thing that's kind of crazy, not even trying to like sexualize the women or nothing like that, bro. But someone be in a rumble for over an hour, bro, 50 minutes, 60 minutes, and to be in full body, damn near latex shit, bro, for that long, bro, that gotta be hot, bro.
Bro, everything's sweating. And I couldn't be no ref. I'm sitting there drooling, fucking everything up. They're like, hey, now, goddamn, now, Mac, shit, you supposed to be looking after everybody. You the main person here.
The one
You
thing,
got
the
the
one thing
headset on.
I ain't looking at feet hitting the ground. I tell you that much.
And Jiggle, she out, she out. I didn't fucking get out. What the fuck on the apron? Oh, you on the apron. My bad.
Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad.
Yeah, one foot. That's one foot. Damn. That
So,
must be damn. They don't shake like that. But
bro, what, bro? And some of them be thick than a motherfucker too. No, I look,
man,
man.
like I said,
It,
we do not identify you women. We love all. But I'm just
all of
saying,
them,
we love what
all
we
of them.
see.
You know
But
what I
that's
mean,
what, like I said, that's the one reason why I came back to watching wrestling is when seeing the women's division won the fucking and turkey gravy matches and motherfucking Braun Payne matches every fucking week.
bro?
That shit was trash back in the day.
It was so bad, bro. Like there was some that was very talented, bro. Like that could actually
Mm-hmm.
wrestle. You know what I'm saying? But man, they used to have Sable come out and do some crazy shit, bro.
Bruh, my
He,
mom, this was a random story time with Mac. My fucking uncle, my mom's brother, I don't know why, because they knew how to crush on Sable. I'm like maybe maybe 8 years. I'm 8 years old. Why the fuck they give me a Sable action figure? I ain't gonna play with that. Nigga, like, I ain't even know I'm trying to see what's underneath the goddamn bra. Like, y'all fucking,
yeah,
I was not sitting here saying, hey, give me a Sable shirt. Nigga, give me a Sting t-shirt. Nigga, you can get me a Sting, Kevin Nash, Stone Cold, Undertaker. Nah. I'm gonna give you a Sable, nigga. Hey,
man, what? Hey, look, man, look, no disrespect to Brock's wife, but because she got the things on her, you know what I mean?
I forgot Brock is married to her. Yeah,
And I know why Jerry the King Lawler was always drooling, because I mean, bro.
bruh. Her and Deborah, that nigga used to go crazy.
And it's crazy because Stone Cold was married to Deborah for a little bit too.
And that's a little messy situation with that also.
You know what
If
I
you know,
mean?
you knew. If you
You
knew,
know what
you
I
knew.
mean? Even
You want to see a
Jacqueline,
Dark
because
Side
remember,
of the Ring episode? Look, dog, King was fucking with. I was saying King was fucking with Cat, Miss Kitty.
yeah,
That was his
she was
joint.
bad too though.
She had her titties out. One of them pay-per-views. Where I got that shit on DVD, and I was watching that shit in my pops in the living room. He was like, "Hey, them titties out right now." I'm like, "Oh, it is titties out."
I remember, bro, when I was young, when they did I want to say it was like a bikini contest between Sable and Jacqueline,
Ooh, Jackson came out, boy. Just that's tenderism right there.
but she was wearing dental floss. That was it.
That boy, Vince McMahon was like, "God damn it, look at that right there." Vince horny ass in the back was going crazy.
Crazy.
You
And
know he
then
was bricked up.
and then that's what Sable took her shit off, and all she had was the little handprint over her shit.
Ooh, I think King was that was a real reaction King too. He probably didn't see what she had on.
Oh, he was.
Like
That's
that
what
was
I'm
probably a
saying.
real reaction. That nigga was like, oh, that nigga
Puppies.
sounded like fucking Mickey Mouse. Oh my god, titties,
And
Ariels.
he enjoyed that shit way too fucking much, bro.
He
Which I mean,
way
I don't
too
blame him
much.
though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But that
I
was the
think
era they was pushing that shit, bro. But it was the matches were shitty.
bad,
Motherfucker was
bro.
throwing forearm punches. And that's what they had China fighting Chris Jericho and fucking Kurt Angle and Eddie Guerrero and shit.
So the first pay per view I ever been to, I know I told you this, was WrestleMania. It was in I think it was 2001 when it was in
Yeah,
Houston,
X17, WrestleMania 17.
and that's when
One
yeah
of the best.
17. That's when China fought. I forgot what dude it was that she fought for the IC title. Beat
Was it
the
Chris Jericho?
beat the
No, it
shit
wasn't
out
him.
of him.
I remember when
Was
she
it
had beat
Perry Saturn or
Jerry like
somebody like
99.
that?
Perry Saturn, he got himself all fucked up.
He was fucked up when he had. I remember when I seen that eye, bro. I said, "Oh nah, this
Yeah,
motherfucker
I'm
cooked."
little crazy. But no, bro, like China was different, bro. But like that's what I'm saying. It's so dope seeing the shit now. Like they main event fucking WrestleMania, bro. Like that shit was dope as fuck. Seeing that shit with Sasha and motherfucking Bianca Belair. I was like, oh hell yeah, bro. This is what I'm talking about. Like it's a moment. I'll never see no shit like this. Because Trish
Man,
Stratus is
what
a good wrestler,
they
but
used to
she had
dog her
Gail
out.
Kim and what's her name? Jazz. Jazz is dope as fuck too. They had
What
some
was her
motherfuckers
name?
back in the day.
What's her name? The one that was with Miz and Johnny Morrison. Was it Melinda?
Melina.
Melina, she was bad too, bro.
She was fine.
She
She
was
was fine.
bad. I mean,
Hell yeah.
but then that's when you got into like, you had Beth Phoenix. You know what I'm
That
saying?
Phoenix was a beast. She was a beast.
Cold. She was
She was
cold.
fine, but she was actually whoop your ass. Like she was the first
Cold.
Rhea Ripley type shit.
Yeah, no
To where
facts.
she was actually dope in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
No
So that's when
facts.
you start seeing that push, like a couple years after that, because they had the Diva shit on E, like the Real Diva
Yeah,
show.
total divas. Yeah,
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 Total
yeah.
Divas and shit like that. So it's like you start seeing the push for it. But I guess around like maybe 2015 or 16, that's when that shit flipped when the Four Horsemen came in. Start
Yeah,
seeing
because
Charlotte Flair,
they was
all them start
technical
coming in.
wrestlers.
And
They
I
was in the
love that
ring.
shit, bro. That
It's
was the
cold.
one thing I was happy going back watching the shit on when Peacock had the whole catalog. That's why I went back and watched those. I watched that shit literally pay per view by pay per view. I ain't watched the Raw or none of that shit. I just want all the recaps,
Yeah,
all the build
all
up
the
for the
pay per
matches,
views.
so I can know. Yeah, so I can just get back to knowing like what was popping at this time. And seeing those matches, bro, I was like, shit. Young Bailey was cooking, and young Charlotte Flair and all them, Sasha and all them. I was like, oh, this shit hard.
I remember they had it was the Iron Man match. Sasha Banks and Bailey. NXT, I think it was Brooklyn. NXT takeover in
Oh,
Brooklyn. That match was so fucking cold. Because back
shout
then
out to NXT too,
they
man.
didn't give women an opportunity to do matches like that. Bro,
Nope.
60 minutes? When I
You
think
lucky
about,
you got a 10-minute match.
you know what I mean? When I think about Iron Man matches, I think about obviously the one that sticks out the most was that Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels.
Everybody hated that.
It dragged on for so fucking long, bro,
Yeah, it was long.
with nothing,
It
no
was
pins,
long.
no nothing. Like, bro, what the
That
fuck?
yeah, it was no pins. You got to at least have somebody pin once or twice. Goddamn
Let
it,
that
like
motherfucker be 2-2 and going to overtime. Ain't no way that bitch
yeah,
was 0 to
bro.
0.
Ain't no
Like,
problem. Everybody
ain't
took a
no
cheap
fucking
shot.
way. And
Yeah,
then
you right.
Shawn Michaels had Triple H in China, and Bret Hart had his fan, you know, the heart people, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody came out and did nothing. Nobody got a cheap win. I said, man, get the fuck out of here.
Mm-mm.
But going into the women's rumble, who you got as your favorite to win?
Miss Raquel Rodriguez.
Okay.
I,
And I'm
I,
kind
I
of
gotta. She remind me of Kevin Nash, bro. She got that Kevin Nash mystique to her. Starting to get that. She calls her a big sexy now.
I was gonna say they starting to kind of use that her and Liv like the Shawn Michaels
Mm-hmm.
Big Diesel. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
my boy. That's hey.
He was
That might
cold,
not
bro.
be, and that might be a popular opinion, but that Diesel was my nigga. That was my nigga back in the
Cold.
day. I just wish they had him at a better time. If he was in like in '97 as champion, because they had him going against terrible that Mabel nigga. And, yeah, I didn't want to get into it. That's another time. But
Yeah,
but
that's
yeah,
another episode.
that's my girl Raquel. I think Raquel going she getting a big push. So I think
Nah,
she might be the
facts.
one. They might have her do the same thing with Shawn Michaels and Diesel, where she might fucking win and Liv you'll be on our salty shit, and they have some shit like that go down where it's like they're gonna have a beef, or it's gonna be something like that. I feel like
See, and I
just to
actually
give it a little
have
twist up.
I have Liv winning just because
Mm.
the only reason I say that, bro, is because it's been 3-4 years now where she done been in the
Yeah,
fucking final two and
yeah,
she always gets eliminated. So I feel like
it
again,
gotta be
she
our
don't need
time.
it, bro. Cause she gets a big pop. When she comes out, she gets a big pop. Which we didn't talk about it. She bad as fuck. Liv Morgan, if you single,
Fine.
holler at me. You know what I mean? Like I'll make that trip wherever I gotta go. You need me in Saudi Arabia, I'm on the next flight. You feel me? But it's like she got to get one of them, bro. Like
yeah,
you can't because I mean, like you said, Raquel's a good pick, bro. And I could see some shit to where like just say she eliminates Liv Morgan, bro. Like, and that kind of starts that whole putting the
it's
edge,
like
the thing into it. You know what I mean? But going off of that, I have my dark horse actually being in the same like little thing. I got my dark horse to win Roxanne Perez because I feel like even having
ooh.
her on some eliminating Liv Morgan type shit, because at this point that we in right now, Judgment Day needs to break up, bro.
Yeah, it's done. Let my nigga Finn get back on this shit. Dominic already been like showing that he's been well with that. Judgment Day died when Damien and Rhea
When
left.
Damien and Rhea left, yeah, that shit went
That was
downhill
it. Yeah,
because
that
it
was
went
after that.
from you had every original except for Dominic because he was kind of like an original member, but
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
original members dipped out, like
yeah.
Damian
Edge is
Priest,
gone.
like I get that what they was trying to do, but it's like, all right, bro. At some point, shit gets it fades, bro. Like it got
You gonna
sour
have
real
who
quick.
gonna be next in Judgment Day? You gonna have motherfucking shit. They gonna have Ron. Well, they already have Ron Killings in there. And shit, that shit. It was funny. It was
Bro,
great,
that shit was
but
funny as fuck.
it was great. That
He's
was
one of the
great.
most to me. He's one of the most underrated people in WWE, bro.
Yes, and the fact
Enter
that
he was
he humble enough to
entertaining.
take that, because you know he was a beast and he was NWA heavyweight champion and shit, bro. Like he
Mm-hmm.
was doing shit beforehand, but the fact that he never let that shit get to him, stay being who he is, and he loves the company. He
And I
lives in the soil.
and
I fuck with that.
this might be one of those things. But did you know he been around since the Attitude Era?
Yeah,
Fuck, what
he
was
was
it? K
him and
Quick?
Road Dog. Yeah, him and Road Dog. It's right after Road Dog left DX.
Yep.
It's like early. It's like late like 2000, early on
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
That
that.
shit's crazy as fuck,
Yeah, bro. That's when he
man.
had just got there. And he had left in like '02 to go to TNA and shit.
That shit's nuts. Who you got as like a dark horse to win the women's rumble?
A dark horse. See, it's like it's tough for me because you know what? I'm gonna say my boo, Lash Legend, man.
I could see that. She's cold
Because I
too.
love her. Her and Nia Jax, look, that duo is dope as fuck to me. I love that push. But I feel like my girl Lash Legend. I feel like I'm going for the big dog to win this year in the women's
Nah, I
CC.
feel you. I
And
feel
I'm
you.
going for the big heavyweight. So I got Lash Legend my one. Just to see she get a little push, see what happens. I like to see
Yeah,
her and Jade in the future.
that'd
You
be
know what I'm
dope
saying?
too.
Her and Bianca and shit like that.
And as I'm saying, just thinking about like who's champions now, I kind of feel like so for my surprise, I got two. You know what I mean? There's one that I think's like a legitimate that's gonna happen, and there's one for me that's kind of like more of a want than any possibility of it happening. You know what I mean? And so for my
Mm,
number two to win, which is kind of like one of my surprises, Bianca Belair, because I know she's been out for a minute with her injury. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like having her and Jay Cargill fight at WrestleMania it's a good look. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's definitely a good look for the women's division. Cause those two
mm.
powerhouses, bro. Like
Yeah, I mean, because one thing too, people probably miss because I think is when you think Bianca might come back. That was my surprise.
yeah,
Because I know it's probably far fetched, but I not heard any updates or anything. But it's been so long.
she's been out for a long time.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the one I feel
Cause
like
I
they gotta
think
have her come back.
I think what I seen, it's not a bad. I think she just like broke a finger or something like that. Nothing crazy.
Give the finger, yeah. So it's like,
Yeah,
damn.
but she been out for a hot minute though. Like
Damn, this since like early summer. I feel like maybe mid spring,
so, I feel
like
like
right when Naomi was doing her shit. Like she was out. I feel like she was out before Naomi left.
yeah, it was like somewhere similar to where it was kind of close where they left. It might have been Bianca first and then Naomi like right after, or vice versa. But I know
Mm-hmm.
she been gone for a minute. I mean, obviously Naomi is gonna be a little minute before she comes back after she has a baby and
Facts, facts,
get
facts.
back into you know to where she's comfortable enough to go out and start wrestling again. We talked about
Yeah,
that too. I
man.
just kind of hate the way that she not hate, but I don't like it sucks that it's a blessing, but it sucks that she got pregnant. You know what I mean? At a time where she had just finally got to that top of the
Well, I
mountain. You know what
mean,
I'm
you saw
saying?
what Chelsea Green said. Like, she wants a baby so bad, but that's every woman's like in wrestling, pro wrestling, scared about is having a child because that's your career. After that, you know, you're gonna be out for a year or two. So
Yep.
it's like that's the only thing. It's like you want to make that sacrifice, but it's sometimes you work so hard. You know, you come from the Indies and then being into the top rank, being called up for 5, 4, 6 years, and all you get is maybe a tag team title match, and then it's for you all of a sudden just to get pushed to be motherfucking the main person right now. Like, you
Mm-hmm.
know, she been champion before, but she came back. Her and Sasha had left and everything, so it's one of those things. Like it's tough, you know. I can't even imagine.
Nah, facts. And like I said, I don't want to take away because I mean, obviously having a child is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Bringing life
Yeah.
into the earth into the world is it's a blessing. It's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? But like you said,
Hmm.
once you put in that work for so long to get back to the top of the mountain. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then it's like, now she got to step away to handle personal life, and hopefully she comes back the way that she was before. You know what I mean?
Hmm. No facts, bro. Facts.
Because this sounds fucked up what I'm about to say, But I feel like she's definitely the breadwinner, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. She, from an aspect, I feel like she's a bigger name than Jimmy Uso is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You got a point, right? Because Jimmy, like I said, they've not really changed up Jimmy's character. So they could have so many times the past 2 years, but it's been the same person every single time to where he can't venture off on his own. So that's why they got him and his brother back together.
yeah.
And that's
And I,
the that's why that's gonna be the kind of I don't know, I might be wrong for this one, I might be speaking out of terms, but the same with the Street Profits. They know Montez can go be solo, but
I
what
don't think
Dawkins gonna
Angelo
do?
could. Yeah.
And that's the problem. So they and I feel like Montez probably on some real homie shit. Like I'm gonna let my man
I'm not
that
gonna
we
let him
came up
fall.
together.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know
not
what I'm
gonna
saying?
let
So
I'm
it's
not gonna
like
let him go to the waste.
what we gonna do? We gonna find some way to make something happen. Because Montez easy could be him Melo having a motherfucking a US title fucking battle for like 6 months. Him
Fire.
going for the title against somebody, him and Jacob going for some matches, like gotta be fire as fuck. You know what I'm saying? To see that. So that's the one thing about being a tag coming in as a tag team. You're always gonna be looked at as that. Same with Road Dogg and Road Dogg. He
And
came in with Jeff Jarrett. Billy Gunn came in with Bart Gunn, and that shit. We always looked at what Chuck. He always had a tag team partner. He had
yeah,
Bart Gunn, Road Dogg, and then he had Chuck. When he had Billy and Chuck and shit.
yeah, Billy and Chuck.
So like, it's certain people that you're gonna be stuck in that tag team pattern for the rest of your career.
And I feel like right now, bro, the men's tag team division is probably the weakest that it's ever been, bro.
Because they changed the belts up finally. Because I'm sure it's looking like pennies for a long time. I hated them
Yeah.
belts. Them shit just looked so weird. But
Them
you're
black
right.
and coppers.
Yeah, that shit did not look. I was like, what were y'all thinking? That could have brought it the OG titles. Like that
You
was
know what I
just.
mean?
But it is what it is. But
And I
I
don't
think
even
yeah,
know.
because
I don't even think I could tell you who the tag team champs are right now, bro. To be honest with you.
I think it's the Wyatt Six.
And
No,
I
it's the MFG. My family. Who the fuck Social Coil the niggas is? Solo
oh
group.
Tonga Low and Tamatanga.
Yeah, I think it's them the champion right now.
See, and I ain't seen none of them motherfuckers in a minute.
And because SmackDown it's damn near unwatchable. Like you watch for certain parts, but you're not gonna watch the whole
You're not gonna
show.
watch the whole thing.
And that's the problem right now. That's why I think of them getting back Jacob and shit like that. You're getting those guys coming back. You start getting Bianca. That's gonna get more interest in the show,
Yeah.
and that's the problem. Like Roman's coming back more and more now because like the Rumble's here and WrestleMania season's coming up, and it's a big money making year, the time of the year for them. So they're gonna
Yeah.
have all those big guys be back at this time when the draft happens. They should be hopefully that they can make the right decisions, put people in the right divisions, put the
To
people right,
balance that
because
balance, they need to balance it
they
out.
got you Raw kicking their ass.
By bro, and I just think you got everybody on Raw, bro. There's no not to say there's no talent on SmackDown because there's talent on SmackDown, but I feel
Yeah,
like
it's top heavy.
mm-hmm, I feel like
There's like no good mid cards
at the point that we're in right now, I feel like NXT got a better roster than SmackDown.
easily, and that's why I called up half of damn near NXT Trick Williams, Oba, and Javante because they knew we gotta start moving some shit. And I'm surprised they moved over to Raw.
Yeah, no, I am too.
Him and I'm like, okay, so what the fuck? I'm like, damn, Trick going to SmackDown. He already had the charisma. The fans already grasped at him quickly.
Oh yeah,
And they're gonna put the rocket on him because, Carmelo's he's a little. He's not the same. He's not a big guy.
nah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of Trick like 6'4", tall. That's why I say he's probably the perfect slave. He's probably saying this him. That nigga right there back in 1865, he was the perfect slave. He's gonna move. He gonna move to the top. So it's like
god
it's
damn.
more of them type things, bro. Y'all don't know by now. Yo, Mac Bone is. I be wilding. So just let y'all know right now.
It be like that,
But
bro. It
no,
be like
yeah,
that.
you got to. Sometimes you got to wild out, man. You know what I'm saying? But overall, I think just seeing what I hope SmackDown during this Mania season when the draft and shit happened, they finally get some balance to it. Because I feel like Raw getting an advantage because Netflix, that's a big money, grab right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Because so that's
You
why
want
I
to
think it's kind
have
of tough.
you want to have the best on Raw.
Yeah, that's the landmark show. You know what I'm saying? I've been
Yeah,
out since '93. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So SmackDown came out. I remember actually came out in '99, and that was based off The Rock. You know what I'm saying? So
100%, a hundred
yeah, I remember
percent.
that shit was based off The Rock, and you know what I'm saying. So like seeing it now, it's almost about 25 plus years of that being out. But Raw, that's always gonna be the one.
Yeah, that's all. That's the one that's always gonna last, bro. I remember when
Mm-hmm.
SmackDown first came when they had the little fist on the thing
Get bro,
on
that
the thing.
shit
That
was
shit was so
so
tough.
hard.
That shit
Man,
was
they should have
so
kept
tough.
that. I don't know. That's why I miss back in the day, like the pay per view arenas and like you're gonna see it for Rumble, and, you know, WrestleMania is gonna be lit as fuck, but everything else like so basic. I feel like
And I feel like because what they do now, even like back in the day when they would come out the Titantron shit, bro, them video packages would be so hard.
they need. I heard they starting to bring it back now. The video packages,
They need to, bro,
hopefully.
because to me, if you're gonna take away the set on the stage or wherever they at and update it with nothing but jumbotrons and shit like that, bro, you gotta
Mm-hmm.
have something on the I don't want to just fucking see the name of the person coming out, because when that music hits, I know who the fuck it is.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, like back in the day, talking about Jericho, you would get that motherfucking number countdown that boop, and that was
Well,
as
rocking,
soon as that
man.
motherfucker dropped, you had that little a silhouette of the bitch
I remember he
dancing, and
debuted on Raw, bro. That shit
bro,
was lit, bro. That
and it's
was
like
man.
when Trish Stratus, you had her on the beach in the sand, like, you know what I mean? It's like you don't got none of that shit no more, bro. It's just Tiffany Stratton, her name blinking. Man, fuck all, fuck seeing her name blinking. Let me see some highlights, bro. Let me see some. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
all you do see is the name blinking, glossy. Like that's all you gonna see. It ain't gonna be no difference.
and you look, you got all them boards, bro. Use one of the boards that says the name on the top, bro. Put something dope in there, bro. Put some cool.
And they gotta start putting these fucking advertisements on tables and shit, bro. Like I'm tired of seeing that shit. I get it, bro. Get your money, but it's we see every advertisement on every landmark of the ring.
How many times, bro, have you seen an advertisement be like, "Man, I'm about to fuck some Wingstop up right now, bro."
No, well, that's one thing. They push that shit towards us. When it's food, anytime it's like sports, they always gonna every commercial. It's
And
gonna
it's
be
and
gonna
it's
be some dick
crazy.
pills. It's gonna be some dick pills, beer, and fucking food.
And it's wild, especially with like the food stuff, because they know you're not going nowhere, bro. You watching a motherfucking pay per view, you watching a national
You ain't going
championship
no
game, a
goddamn where.
Super
That's why it's
Bowl.
free. That's why it's free delivery.
Order that motherfucking Wingstop, bro. Pay that, shit. I don't know about over there, but here if you order Raising Cane's, you better pay that motherfucker $3.99 delivery fee, bro. You know what I mean? Like they got that bitch on DoorDash, but it is not free delivery. That
Man,
motherfucker's
no, I'll
three
tell you
ninety
about
nine.
no Wingstop you plug in when it's like a certain event, like a UFC fight or like big like or football games or whatever. They gonna have free delivery.
Nah, facts.
So I'll
Because
give
they
them
know
that.
people ain't going nowhere.
Hell no. You already toured for the game and shit. You already have about 4 shots deep. You ain't going no. You already sweating. He's like, nah, I
Yeah,
got some. Gotta have
got
some in
got
my stomach
got a
now.
little bit of that Casamigos in you, bro. That's it.
Yeah, you sitting
You
there
feel
like
me? That's
shit.
it.
So it's like, man, you ain't finna go no damn where. But no,
So
that's the one thing in WWE now. It's like it's been. Well, I mean, Triple H, you already got a goddamn money, bro. Like I'm tired of seeing just actually put on an actual good show. I get the entertainment aspect, but put on to what you got on to, bro. Like I ain't saying niggas got to go to ruthless aggression era back when niggas was out here getting CTE every week,
nah,
but just put
facts.
on to an actual show to where you don't belittle the fans.
Nah, you right.
Cause the Ron Killing shit, you supposed to have. I thought that shit was gonna be something different. Him cutting his dreads, he was different. I'm thinking shit was gonna get real. Ain't shit happened. This nigga back
Nothing.
up here now next week, which is dope. That's his character. But why the fuck you do all the extra shit like something's gonna happen?
Nah, facts.
So
He
that's the
does a
one
lot of
thing I
he
look
does
at
a
it.
lot of teasing, bro. Like,
Yeah, it's like, bro, come on, Chip. Like, I get it. It's so social media shit too. A nigga a little bit old, so and he got a little them steroids, and that shit probably fuck your brain up a little bit. So, who knows? Who knows?
nah,
That family all
facts.
fucked up.
Nah,
That family
facts.
all fucked up right now.
But other
Shit.
than other than Raquel, who else you could see winning the Rumble as like your second option?
My second option, I'm gonna say Charlotte Flair.
I fuck with it. I fuck with
I'm gonna
it. She
say
won
Charlotte. I
last
think
year though, right?
Charlotte. Who won last? Did Charlotte win last year?
Or it might have been the year before that she won.
I
No,
feel like no, it wasn't her last year. Was it Rhea won last year?
it
No,
might have been. I don't know. That's some fucked up shit we don't remember.
that's crazy.
Well,
It's
because who
kind of
won for the
crazy.
men last year? It was Jay Uso, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Nah, it was
Jay, because
Charlotte Flair because they won the
so
same year.
Charlotte won last year. Yeah, so what the fuck? That shit was quick. Oh,
Because
she got hurt.
she fought Tiffany Stratton and lost to Tiffany Stratton in Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm. So I
I mean,
mean,
at
I feel like
WrestleMania,
she
not
might
Royal
get her
Rumble.
runs back, bro, because she did lose and didn't really get nothing. I think I had one more match, I think, and that was it.
Yeah, that was it. That was it. And what about who you got as a surprise entrant?
My surprise, I want to see my boo Bianca come back, man.
Nah, that's fire, bro.
That's why I really want to see. I really want to hope she come back because
That's
the women's division ain't been the same without her, really. Like Jay doing her shit, like Naomi already out. You need to get the big face back up in there. You get the big face in there now. Now you got something to cook with.
nah, that's facts. That's facts. And I feel like this to go real quick. I think my other second option for like a surprise, and this more of I just think it'd be dope to like see this person back in would, would be like Brie Bella, bro. Like to have Brie Bella, Nikki Bella have
Ooh.
another little moment together. But I don't know with Daniel Bryan being in AEW and shit. I don't know
Ah,
if that'll ever
yeah,
happen. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I just feel like that'd be a little that to me it'd be like a dope thing. You know what I mean? It'll be a dope thing. And I think,
No, the Bella twins, yeah. I'd be interested in one to win.
you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if Nikki's got another run in her, you know what I'm saying? Because I know she got her shot against Stephanie a couple of times and she couldn't do it, but I don't know what they're gonna do with that. But
You know,
I
the women's division is kind of tricky right now because, like I said, some people are hurt, and like it's just like I don't know, man. Like it's like you said, unless Tiffany Stratton come back,
yeah, because she been out for a couple months now too. She been out for a
that might
couple
be my
months too.
surprise, low key. They might
Yeah,
have her come back because she got squashed by Jade, and we ain't seen her ass since.
not since she lost, she ain't been back.
We ain't seen the Sydney Sweeney in the WWE in a long time, nigga. So
The Minnesota mommy, that's what I'm gonna call it. Shit.
don't. So that's y'all hate that I'm from here because I have a feeling, like I told you yesterday, anybody outside of the Twin Cities, we know 85% of you were bottle fed Mountain Dew. So we don't know. Y'all might be got some different views from us, bro. So I'm a little scared about Miss Tiffany. She cool, from what I
Nah,
know
facts,
now.
facts.
But if I saw her in the street with ice, talking about some y'all shouldn't be here. But next Tuesday you eating fucking queso birria. Yeah, something's going on. It's one thing I'm looking at y'all motherfuckers too, and also too, yeah, fuck ice. Put that out there
Nah,
too.
hey, facts, bro. That's
Shout out
some
my
bullshit.
Latino community, man, doing y'all
Yeah,
shit. Y'all
that's
safe
some
with me,
bullshit,
bro.
bro.
Tell y'all
Nah,
right
facts,
now.
facts. And I think, man, just looking up, I think looking at the rest of the card, there's only two other matches,
There's
unless they
Drew and Sammy,
Drew and
and what's the
Sammy
other one?
and AJ Styles and Gunther.
Mm. They
So
gonna
we'll,
have Styles gonna pull this one off. There's no way he gonna retire that quick.
I was gonna say, so going into that one, man, honestly and truly, bro, like I want AJ Styles to win because
But he might go through.
I feel like he deserves, bro, to have that little last moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Rumble's it's a big moment too.
But I just don't think, bro, that I think Gunther's too hot right now, bro, to have him lose, bro. Like,
You know what it might be? They might have him lose against Gunther, and then do the rest of the year in TNA.
yeah, because that's where he got real big at. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he got because they finally. I think he got the license for that phenomenal one shit.
Yeah, he filed for it. Yeah,
Yeah, so it's like seeing that, like he might come out this Saturday with that on, but he might
and
just lose and go back to his shit.
the only other thing that I can think of is to have him like to prevent that is like some kind of disqualification or something.
Yeah, some
Somebody
gotta give.
interferes,
Yeah,
so it's not just like a clean loss. But I mean,
I
I
want to
don't
go.
know.
If that happened, who would it be?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It gets tricky into that too. I don't know. I don't know who they will
Because I don't
have.
see Cena coming back. Like if Cena come back and fucking just out of nowhere be like, what happened? Oh, so I gotta go. Like
Who
there's some shit like that. Like I don't
who else
know.
did he fight that kind of that he they said he retired? It was Cena and it was another person.
Goldberg, he retired
Goldberg. That's right.
Goldberg.
Oh well, Goldberg ain't
It
coming
could be
back.
Brock.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
Brock might be
fine.
on some shit because Brock, they saying he's might be his last year. I won't be mad at Brock and Gunther match. Won't
And
be too bad.
what about Drew and Sammy? Who you got winning that one?
I think everyone knows Drew gonna win that one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good match. It depends on it. I hope it's a good match. I think Sammy don't put on bad matches, but I don't think it's no way. Like there's just no way they're gonna get rid of Drew the title that quickly.
Yeah, that quick, bro. Especially all the shit they done did to him already, bro. They
Yeah,
can't do nothing again,
unless
bro.
he's injured somehow and he had to get rid of it, but there's no way he getting that title up that quick. And Sammy deserves a title run. That's my boy, but man,
I just think just what I was talking about earlier, what I didn't want to get into it too much because I knew he was gonna get into this, but I feel like that they do that sometimes where they give somebody a shot. Like Sami Zayn, I don't think he's ever fought for the main title. Like I know he's fought for other titles and he's won them, and I don't think he's ever had a real shot at a championship, like a world title. Which obviously he's not gonna beat Drew McIntyre on Saturday. He's not going to. And it's like, damn, bro, like because he's so talented. To me, Sami Zayn he's one of the coldest, bro. Like
beast,
he's
bro.
from a technical standpoint, he does everything the right way, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna lose again, bro. And it's like, damn. Now, how long is it gonna be till they give him another shot? Because he deserves a title reign. He deserves it. You know what I mean? I just don't know when it's gonna happen again. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's like that's the tough part about it. Like, how long does he have? Because I mean, he's been on the main roster for about 10 years now, and not according, not even counting his years in the Indies and shit too. So
nah,
NXT
facts.
years too. So you know, when does he have a chance again? Yeah, it's tough. But I was surprised they even got he won that shit at Saturday Night Main Event to get the title shot in the first place. So just to see that and what direction they'll go with that is pretty
And I
interesting.
mean, and the only other thing they do is they drag this out until Mania and maybe give him the title of Mania. But then that changes who's gonna win
Yeah, who win the Rumble?
and
Like he's
shit
gonna
like
have a
that. You know
triple
what I
threat
mean?
match,
Like
or it's gonna be a fatal 4-way match with Jacob.
because
I feel like
unless they do it to where they stretch out Cody and Jacob to Mania 2, where
mm-hmm,
they eliminate each other or some bullshit in the Mania and it kind of just spoils all the way over to Mania, then I could
yeah,
see them setting up Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn again at Rumble. And but then whoever wins the Rumble would have to go face CM Punk, which I'm not opposed to that because I fuck with CM Punk too. But
oh
I don't
boy,
know. Like I don't know. I feel like that's why this year it's a little bit like it's a little all over the place. Like, and it's a good thing because I feel like when it's not predictable, it makes it more entertaining.
and that's the thing. Yeah, 'cause I think for them knowing that they had a bad year of booking last year, they got rid of Road Dogg ass. So it's like now they knowing they gotta do something right because you let up so much. Last year was so with the whole Netflix premiere, y'all did all that shit. And you hyped everything else. You got to hit it right this year because I didn't see why Jay won that shit at Rumble. I was surprised he won.
Yeah, I
And
was too.
I was surprised he won. I was surprised he won the title his first attempt. And like I get it, but like the way I don't know, it was just like nigga, what? I was like he made him tap out, nigga. Like I ain't never seen this nigga do a submission move.
Yeah, that was crazy though. I ain't gonna lie.
And I get it. You doing everything you can to win your first title. That's a part of the
Tapping
thing.
out,
It's like
tapping out Gunther was fucking crazy.
crazy, bro. I didn't get that shit. And
And
motherfuckers like,
ma-
oh, you
and
hate.
mainly because the way that they have Gunther as like such a powerhouse, bro. Like you let little bitty ass Jay Uso tap you out, bro. Like that shit was nuts to me.
It had me high, bro. And Gunther, my dude, but it's like
Nah, facts.
that's why I wonder what they're gonna do with this situation with Sammy, because I feel like Sammy, if he loses, they're gonna put him in the back burner for a while. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Go on
Because
a
he lost the
little
U.S. title.
go on his
You
little
know,
sabbatical or some shit. You know what I mean?
yeah. So he might be on some. I feel like Kevin Owens might come back and some shit might go down. Who the fuck knows? Like,
Yeah, that is true.
it's so
Because
much
Kevin
things
Owens
that
been out.
come
He
with it.
been out for a minute too, though.
He been since that was his last Rumble, I think. I think it was
So
Rumble
he might
or
be one
that
that
match
comes.
against Sammy.
He might be one that comes back too, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we might see. They say he might. It was like a career-ending injury, but we ain't see. I haven't seen no updates where it's like Big E situation. You know, Big E nigga
Yeah,
said he might not. They
ever
said
rest in
tenderism
peace.
for real. His shit tenderism for real. They put one headlock on that nigga. It's over with.
Rapskis.
You know, man. So we'll see, man. I just hope for a good show, not a big ass waste of time. Cause like I
Nah,
said, I just
facts.
got back in this shit, y'all. So I'm learning every day more the new shit, like AEW shit. I still haven't watched. And I don't want none of the AEW fans coming at me like, "Oh, y'all niggas ain't covering no AEW." Hey, I gotta watch it when y'all stop stabbing niggas with infant shots. Cause when
Nah,
I was seeing
facts.
motherfuckers get stabbed in the mouth with fucking syringes and all that other shit, and I ain't
It
that goddamn
it
extreme with it, I
reminds me a
guess.
lot, bro, of the old WCW WWE shit, bro. Like to
Mm-hmm.
where it's very opposite. And I feel like to me, AEW is like real gimmicky compared to like WWE.
Yeah.
And it's like, and it's when somebody leaves WWE, guess where they end up, bro? A fucking
AEW.
W. Like Tommaso
Mm-hmm.
Ciampa the other night, bro. I think, or it might have been last night.
No, he came there.
He pulled up last night, yeah. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll cover some of that other shit when we get into our first official podcast, or not
No
podcast, but
facts.
our first official episode. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
got some
it's a
real,
pilot right here. We're giving y'all the real deal. You know what I'm saying? A little preview what this
yeah.
shit gonna be like. You know,
This
shout out my
just
boy King. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be on here soon.
no
But this is
facts.
actually a preview. You know, give y'all our picks for Royal Rumble and shit. Cause
But
you
look,
know we gotta say something.
we done locked in our picks, bro. Ain't no backtracking. Ain't nobody going
Nah,
back.
I'm
It's
staying 10 toes on it.
you know, same here, bro. You know, we'll be back after the Rumble, you know what I'm saying, with
Like,
another episode, reacting to it, who won, you know, kind of just recapping the show and shit like that. You know what I mean? You got any final words, bro, before we head out?
hey man, shit. We just getting started with this. Your boy, man. It's your boy Mac Boney, never phony. We just doing our shit, bro. Just gonna be back in on it, doing our shit, man. No Mercy podcast. Talk that motherfucking shit.
Talking that
You know
shit,
what I'm
bro.
saying? That's how we gonna do it though, man. Hey, it's only the beginning. Only the beginning.
Nah, facts. And me, I'm BiggieAR, you know what I'm saying? So it's just we got a lot of shit planned. We got a lot of goals that we plan to achieve this year. You know what I'm saying? We won't get into much into those yet. You know what I'm saying? We'll say that a little bit later on, but
For
you know
sure.
what I mean. Like just make sure that y'all tune in. We gonna once look, I'm gonna put it to you like this. Once we start dropping the first episode, it's gonna be a constant. It's not gonna be like, man, when they gonna drop again? Like we're gonna have a schedule. We'll put the schedule out there. You know what I'm saying? Once we iron out all the details, but for now, we just we couldn't let the Royal Rumble moment pass without putting our thoughts into it. You know what I mean? Kind of give y'all
Right.
something to think about. And y'all gonna fuck with us more than y'all fuck with a lot of other podcasts, anyways, bro. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
Telling y'all,
Like,
man, cause
look, the thing is, and y'all gonna see, bro. We gonna just be straight up with it. You know what I mean? We ain't finna bullshit. We ain't giving no corporate answer. Like, it is
mm-mm.
what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, bro. We don't step on toes, step on feet with whole Timberland boots on.
You know what I
So
mean? Snow
truth
boots.
hurts some goddamn truth hurts some goddamn time, man. So I've been watching this shit for 30 plus years, man. So I know the fuck I'm talking about when this shit come along. I ain't saying I'm some bookie or some promoter or something, but for a fan perspective, I know what I do like and what I don't like. And a lot of this shit go with people that everyone else, majority said the same thing. So
Nah, facts. But shit, but with that being said, we out.
hey, peace over here, geeks. We out.